I met Art probably 25 years ago when we were both on the peer review committee for the TSCPA and have known him ever since. He's a leader. If he's on a board, there are three possibilities. He is the chair, he was the chair, or he's going to be the chair, because he's that person in the room that people look to for advice and for leadership. And whether he seeks it out or they seek him out, it's kind of the saying that responsibility gravitates to those best equipped to handle it.
I think the Tennessee Society and in Art and some of his predecessors, they've really been one of the leaders throughout the United States, I believe, and have one of the best programs of any of the state societies that used to be there. Now, of course, a lot of those are combined into multiple peer review entities. I would call him a mentor to a lot of peer reviewers.
I've been on the peer review committee for about 12 years, I'd say, and Art has been the technical reviewer the entire time I've been on the committee. He has a knowledge of all of the peer review standards and really can give us advice right off the cuff as we're in our RAB meetings.
We've been partners for 45 years, and we worked a little bit at Martin together in a different situation for 2-3 years. So he goes everywhere across the country and has been involved in national organizations of our profession, state organizations, really has given a lot back to the profession.
Maybe the upper echelon of the CPA profession. I think that he is just that country boy. We got to have somebody from down in those areas to be on our committees. And then he shows up and he shows his knowledge, his professionalism, his abilities, his experiences, etc. And he has been, I think, well respected from that level over the years for it. He has that dry humor. He inserts that in conversations sometimes that, are generally most appropriate to ease tensions. He's never confrontational, but he's never a shy guy either. He's going to speak up and speak his mind.
I think Art has kept us in the very top of societies that administer the peer review program. What I remember about his work as technical reviewer was he would occasionally send me back comments when he would review one of my peer reviews. And at one point I think I said, well, that's a little picky. And he said, the profession demands it. He said, I have to be harder on you. You've been on the national board, you're an experienced and high volume reviewer. You should perform higher. And so I've kept that in my mind and I've tried to follow that, especially on those rare occasions when I got to do a technical review of a peer review he did, because the profession demanded it then too. And I told him that one time, he laughed and agreed with it.
He's tough but fair, because there are plenty of times that he will offer advice before it comes to feedback. And so I would say he's a tough technical reviewer with a healthy dose of compassion.
In 1980, untimely, I ended up with a ruptured appendix in the middle of tax season. So here I am, I got no income. And so at night, after he worked his day job that he got paid for at night, his night job, he came and helped my wife do a lot of my tax returns. That's the kind of guy he is. He's a giver, not a taker.
He's generous with his time, with his financial resources, especially in his community of Union City, Tennessee. He wants to give back to the community that helped build his practice. He's just extraordinarily generous in that regard. He is well deserving of this award as much as anybody I've known. He's a credit to the profession. He's an all-around great person, and it's an honor to be a part of this.